Another wonderful day here, looking at 93, 94-ish. But kind of used to it by now because we've had a couple weeks. Um, been a little better last week. But either way, um, it lined up well with a deload on deadlifts. Warming up, I mean, everything felt pretty solid, but I think deadlifts is one of those ones where everything's got to be like 100% on point if you're trying to push into new territory at least. And I don't know, it just lined up well with it being a deload day today. So we did 455 for 4. I kind of like to just hit 455. Like I think it was a while ago now when I did my most recent deload. It was pre-vacation, but I think I did the same thing, like 455 for 4-5 reps maybe. Just enough, like if I didn't do anything, the next time I do deadlifts, it's going to feel tough. By doing this, hopefully next week we can go right back to the 520 and keep chipping away towards that 8 to 10 goal. Let's see what else we're going to do today. Oh, should probably check the weight. Weight, I'm assuming, is going to be probably way down. Get it? Because it is super warm. But let me get some water here. See if we can replenish a little bit. Not that that balances it out, but whatever. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, okay. Good to see that. So the weight is moving in the right direction, which in the long run, I think is going to be the key to knocking out a lot of those milestones, like the 650 deadlift, the 365 bench. I think just weighing 220 in and of itself is going to help a lot with that, or at least closer to 220 than we are now. So success on deload, again, attempting to just take a stab at 520, but I think today it would not have gone well. I think that the deload was definitely the way. So, you can for sure get demoralized when you attempt something that you've got no business trying on that day, as opposed to just read the signs. Okay, I haven't done a deload day in a while. It's extremely toasty. Maybe I should play it safe and let the lower back recover, get a little stronger. Because if you do a deload the right way, you should be stronger the next time. If you're not actually fatigued enough to require a deload, then like I've done that sometimes, and then the next week I'm just weaker. So it's a balance. Who was it? Branch Warren said, "There's no such thing as overtraining. There's only undereating." I don't actually think that's true, but I think generally, like the concept is, most people aren't overtraining. They're just not consuming enough calories. I was one of those people for a long time where I was just having bad workouts, and I was like, "Oh, I must be overtraining." I was like, "I'm only doing 4 times a week for an hour. Like I can't possibly be overtraining." I really just wasn't eating enough calories. All right, let me show you the workout plan. It's pretty basic today. Hang on. We did the set on deadlifts. Probably just the one set. Like I really don't want to get into any more volume or anything because I'm usually only doing one big set of deadlifts anyway. We're just gonna do some front squats now, and then some calves, and then maybe we'll knock out some grip, and that'll be it. I know, kind of uneventful, but I've hammered out deadlifts many weeks in a row without taking a break sometimes, and eventually you get a kind of a cliff fall off where you push your strength too far, and then you actually regress a little bit. So I try and avoid that nowadays. All right, big news here. I may have figured out a way to do the calf raises without having to do, this the whole time with the shoulders, because I'm okay doing that. But it's just, it's going to tire out the shoulders and takes more effort. And I could see there being a limiting point, eventually, like when it's over the weight that I can front squat. So check this out. Let me know what you think. This might be kind of what people describe to me, because I had a good amount of people comment like how they do calves at home. And this possibly is similar to some stuff that people do right now. Woo-wee. A little bit warm. Losing water weight here. But yeah, I mean, I think it'll work. I think if I move the safeties down one more, it'll probably be a little better. But I'm going to get probably one more set here. Then we're going to rest it. Lots of calories today. And then we'll, knock out something big tomorrow. Hopefully on bench press. Oh, there we go. Woo! Hey, all right. Let's get a quick drop set here. We got to start these calves growing. And that is it. I hope for tomorrow that a little bit cooler, but you get what you get. Don't get upset. We'll just be rocking out to the cave we fear to enter. Yeah. Whew. All right, last thing. Starting to feel good about these calves. Whew. Let's get 5 more. Okay. Whew. All right. Good workout. Not 100% on the deadlifts, but like back, shoulders, chest even. I don't really feel too much of a need to deload. I'll just do a lighter, higher rep day occasionally, but that's about it. Whereas deadlift and squat, a little more often, I think just because of the total weight moved, basically. As much as I hate to do it, I think I end up needing to deload a little more often. Possibly just because of my style with the deadlifts and the squats. The one set, kind of all out. Whew. But anyway, taking a deload. can be great because you can come back the next week feeling stronger, feeling refreshed. You know, if you're starting to tweak your back or something and you take that deload week instead of pushing through, a lot of times you can, you know, avoid a snap city situation. What I found back in the day, even using a lot lighter weights with squats and deadlifts, sometimes I would just push through anyway, and maybe I'd hit what I wanted to, but then I'd end up aggravating something. In the long run, it would cost me a month or two, or even with deadlifts. Eventually, I just stopped doing them because my form was just not good, and I just kept hammering them and hammering them and hammering them and tweaking my back over and over again. And eventually, I was just like, you know what, I got to do something else here. So better off read the signs, you know, and when you need to, especially on a super toasty day when you've lost like a gallon of water during the workout. Anyway, that's it for today. Really appreciate you watching the video. If you made it this far in the video, comment your max deadlift and then your max deadlift goal by the end of the year. Very interested to hear what people are at right now and then what they think is doable by the end of the year, because I've got a goal for the end of the year. I actually posted a little while back, but interested to hear where other people are at and what they're trying to work towards. Not a competition, just a, I don't know, I get motivated when I hear about other people working towards things. Obviously, I'm self-motivated too, but I just think it's cool in the lifting community to hear, like I love when other people share like, hey, you know, at this point, I'm trying to work towards this and here's how I'm doing it. You know, it's just a lot of positivity. So let's keep it going. Like I said, if you made it this far in the video, just drop that in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. You'll see a video every day. Tomorrow we're doing the bench press. Thinking one of three. Sorry about that. Thinking one of three options. Possibly go big and knock out the 345. Maybe do 330 for 2. Or because we got the 275 for 10 on Monday, I could go a little lighter and do 285 and try and get 7 or 8. Either of which would be a PR. I think 7 is super doable, and I think 8's probably there too if I can get the body weight up a little more. Feel free to let me know what you think about those. Probably going to go for the, well, I won't tell you. You'll have to wait and see. All right, that's it. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Peace.